Okay guys, today we're on the bridle track on the hill end side. It was actually at this point onwards when I was a teenager. I'd ride down to Homeward Bound and I had a mate down there from high school. He had a motorbike, I had a horse called Appy at the time, and we raced up and down the dry diggings and along the river. We really did have a lot of fun back then. I could do all of this though on one condition. I had to promise, and I mean promise my mother, to get off at this section here and lead my horse through this passage. This is Dead Horse Falls, a bit of a grim landmark from the 1800s. Back then, if they had horses that were lame, sick, too old, or just no good, they would drag them or walk them to this point and push them over. I've always wondered what's down there. I've ridden up and down here heaps. Well, sorry Mum. On this episode, me and Henry have got exclusive access to scale Dead Horse Falls. Now viewers, be warned. This is private property. The owners only just gave us permission to do this and they were very reluctant. This is steep. I flew my drone down there, measured it, 128 meters down there. Okay, the owners are terrified me and Henry or anyone else are going to slip, fall and hurt themselves. Not just that, they also shoot high-powered rifles at goats at long distances. So if the saying trespassers will be shot on sight means anything, it really means it here, okay? Now, admittedly, with all that aside, my childhood curiosity is extremely bubbling over. I can't wait to see what's at the bottom there. I do expect to see a couple of dead horse bones, a few, and I heard tell that in the 80s, a local copper in this area was driving here of a night time, got spooked by some goats and drove his car over the edge, jumping out at the last moment to save himself. So, and I'm, Henry brother, I'm not very good with heights, so we're going to be extremely careful tomorrow morning when we start our journey. You keen, Henry?
Yeah, looking forward to it.
I think I could actually see the vehicle down there now, so...
Save us a climb if we can see it from here.
Yeah, well, we're going down. I'm busting to see what happens. Stay tuned, guys. Yeah. Righto. Thank you again.
What'd she say?
She said that if the weather changes on us when we're down here, that it can create a flash flood and we'll get swept off our feet. And it will also make it impossible for us to get back up. So we just got to keep an eye on the weather and we're ready to go. You ready?
Yep, let's get down there.
Let's get this childhood dream over with. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So 20 minutes later, and here we are. We're at the point where we've got to slide on our bums just to be safe. Taking it nice and easy, going slow, making sure our feet are where they need to be. There's a bit of a goat track here that we can use to get across. The animals have done most of the work for us, which is nice. But there we go. I doubt any of these trees were here back in the 1800s. Would have been to sheer cliff. You can hear some goats going off down there now. Hopefully, at least if I do fall, there might be a tree there to catch me, but I'll be right. We'll be fine. Nice and easy, nice and slow as long as we get down there. And we're not exactly thinking about the way back up yet, are we, Henry?
No, not yet.
Let's not think about it.
Let's do this mission first.
Give you guys a bit of perspective through the camera. I'm not sure if this is going to work as to what we're dealing with here, but we're not even halfway down yet. Now split into 4 pieces, and it only stopped about a quarter of the way down.
So if we slip, we're only going to get about a quarter of the way down before we have to keep crawling.
We're a bit bigger than that rock.
I don't know, man.
Well, let's not slip down there.
Yeah,
let's
slip
keep
somewhere
going.
else.
Let's not slip. Let's get this done. Another break. Give the legs a rest. Just got to do it in small increments. Tia's having a ball though, aren't you, little girl? Some people might not know, that's Henry's dog, that's not my dog. She's one of the best ones out of the pack. And I bred her and I sold her to Henry. Come on down slowly, brother.
What are you doing, little one?
Oh, she's The little pack dog today. She's having a ball. So am I, to tell you the truth. This is epic to me. We've been at it for about an hour now. I was just saying to Henry, this is going to take us something stupid like 3 hours to climb to get back up. But we'll get there. We'll do it in small increments. We'll have rests. We'll have a lot of yarning. Right, we're almost there. Keep on sliding down. Okay, that took us about an hour and 15 odd minutes to do, nice and slowly and safely. And now we're at Dead Horse Falls, so let's go for a wander, see if we find anything. There are a lot of car parts down here, and we think we've found the remains just up over there of another vehicle, but this is one beautiful waterfall. It just keeps going up and up and up, right up there to where that square shadow is on a rock. And Henry gracefully mountain climbing around so we can get some footage up there. Up we come to Dead Horse Falls. Have a look at a location I've been looking at all my life. I'm busting to climb up here and see what's on the other side. You beauty, Dead Horse Falls, here we come. I've been looking at this wrecked vehicle down here, I think, for all my life. And to think now I'm finally down here to have a look at it. Mystery solved. What is it? Who owned it? I don't really care. I just want to have a really good look at it and say I was down here and did all that. Woo! I'm not sure if this is the old copper's car from the 80s or not, but I know it's the one I've been looking at for a long time. And I was going to try to take the steering wheel of it, but it's too mangled up. There's no snakies under here, don't worry, I've already looked. I can just unscrew, though, the gear stick knob. So even if we don't find anything today, I've souvenired the gear stick knob of potentially the copper's car from the 80s. We're going to go on with the detector and the pan now, have a swing, have a pan, and see what the rest of our day holds for us. I'm out of breath. After coming down and getting that gear stick off the car, just show you, there's another car with a huge rock just squashed on top of it. Yeah, there's only seems to be 2 cars down here. Anyway. Alright. Are you recording, are you?
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll record this find. If it's something, it's something. If it's nothing, it's nothing. I guess, well, if you are recording, I'll explain to people down here. Some of these rocks are as big as houses. This place is extreme. Hey, it's pretty full on down here. And I can see that if the weather did come on us down here, it would make it impossible to get back up there. We're blessed for a good day anyway. Looks like I've moved it. That's the idea, is to scrape it away, halve a pile, halve it again, and keep going down. It's obviously in this area. Right, and now we've halved it again, you know. Alright, so chuck that one away and halve this one. And use your eyes too. There we go.
What is it?
It's another bullet.
Huh.
It's about the second bullet shell I found, so they've done some shooting around here. Reckon we might break for lunch, hey?
Yeah, I'm a bit hungry.
Righto. Hey,
There you go.
how'd you go?
Terribly.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely nothing. Not a speck
Not a speck?
at all. Up and down this whole creek.
I haven't gone too crash hot either with the detector in the creek. Never found gold with the detector before. Just grab this pan conveniently placed there. They should thank us for cleaning up a heap of metal as usual.
Free charity work.
Yeah, heaps of wire, just random bits of metal. 2 bullet shells, that's pretty cool. But I did get a little button. Where is it? It's so small, I can hardly grab it. I did find little button.
That's all right.
I might put him somewhere safer for the return journey. But I think if we came down here and we got this button and that the gear stick knob off that car, that's something. The spring is well and truly out of my step though, eh?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
I guess it's time to start to think about the ascent.
Yeah, this return journey is going to be fun.
So, this is about our 4th break now, and we're actually heading up the gully that I threw a rock down earlier. I would not recommend going down this gully at all. Obviously, this is private property, so no one's allowed here at all, but if there was anything like this out in the field you come across, don't head down at these rocks. Are just so loosely packed here. Well, I've been going ahead first, and I've been really careful where I put my feet to make sure no rocks come down on top of Henry, because it only takes one rock to put you in hospital. So you've got to be extremely careful whenever you're out in the field. I feel safe going up this gully because there's just so much to hang on to, where this grassy stuff looks a little bit more slippery. Anyway, I had a bit more, while we've been breaking, I had a look at that little button, and we'll show you when we get to the top. There's actually some lettering on that button, so we'll take some really nice photos. I think that's pretty cool. We might just sit here for a couple of minutes first. 6th break, nice view. Whatever you say, but Henry's not having fun. We're just on the last leg of our ascent from Dead Horse Falls. Oh, that's hard to do. Bit of vertigo there for myself. Henry's not exactly liking the heights, are you, bud?
Nope.
We're almost done. Woo! Woohoo! Dead Horse Falls, conquered. That was an extreme journey. You know, we didn't even find any dead horse bones. I guess Girly won't be too upset though. But we did find... Yeah, I tell you what, you didn't like those heights coming back up, did you?
I wasn't a fan of them. I enjoyed the views though.
Yeah, it was one hell of a view. We did get that gear stick knob off possibly the old police car down there. Found a couple of cool bullet shells, a 44 Remington and a 222. But yeah, after further revision on that little button that we found, it's got lettering on it. It says Mark Foy, Sydney. Maybe a miner, when they pushed a horse over, a shirt could have gone with them, who knows, but that's something for us for the channel. We really hoped you enjoyed this episode, because yeah, we put a fair bit of work into that, and we'll leave you guys with the trailer for a documentary on the Bridle track about all the things that happened after the gold rush. It's called After the Rush. Hope you enjoy. We'll catch you next time.
After the Rush is not just a documentary about the evolution of a goldfield. It is a record of Australian history, lifestyle, and in some cases, lost bushcraft. Over 48 chapters and 4.5 hours viewing, we will present the way things were. The journey of a lifetime awaits, illustrating how we ended up here in time and space.